Hello, I'm Nadine Matheson, bestselling author and also host of the Conversation podcast. And tomorrow on the Conversation with Nadine Matheson, I'm having a conversation with bestselling author Jenny Godfrey. She wrote The List of Suspicious Things, which came out 2 years ago. And this book, her debut, it went stratospheric. Instant Sunday Times bestseller. She was nominated for British Book Awards. It went crazy, and it still continues to go crazy. And her second book, The Barbecue at Number 9, this is a proof copy, this isn't the final copy. The Barbecue at Number 9, it's coming out on Thursday. And I'm having a conversation with her, which will be available tomorrow, wherever you find your podcast, and also on YouTube. And the thing about Jenny Godfrey, one, she's a really lovely person. Two, her journey is amazing. But this book was the first book. And when I mean the first book, it was the first book she ever wrote. And it was the first book she wrote, and it was the first book that she got her publishing deal. And it just made me think that when you listen to writers, you know, myself included, we'll often say that we have loads of books, like in our hard drives that we printed out in our drawers that will never see the light of day. Like, these are our practice books. But Jenny's story is different. It just goes to show that everyone's origin story is completely different. Some of us have written loads and loads of books before, and it takes us maybe 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 attempts before we get that deal. Other people's stories, it can happen straight away with the first book. But it doesn't mean to say that they're an overnight success. And what I mean by that is that whether you're someone like Jenny Godfrey or someone like myself, you always put the work in. You've been doing the work for a long time. And I've been seeing on social media people say, no, you know, you don't need to read a lot to be a writer. That's rubbish. You need to read. You need to read widely. And I think reading widely, that is your apprenticeship to becoming a writer, because not only do you learn what makes a good story, but you also learn the craft of writing. So you'll learn about how a plot is structured, dialogue, about writing in different voices, whether you want to write in the past tense or present tense, whether you want to use the first person or the third person, how dialogue can be used to create tension, or how settings and locations are important to a book because they form part of the story. So my advice to you, if you're a writer, is to read as widely as you can, and not just in the genre that you're writing in. Read in every genre. Obviously books that interest you and genres that interest you, but read widely, vastly. And make sure you tune in tomorrow for my conversation with Jenny Godfrey as we talk about her new book, The Barbecue at Number 9. Bye.